Hi everyone and welcome to a very important topic on drinking water contamination. I am your host Dr. Yasir from Olympian Water Testing, an exclusive New York City and New Jersey based water testing company in the United States. And today I am going to update you on a drinking water contaminant which is a global public health concern and responsible for numerous health implications in humans. I am talking about none other than the arsenic, which is a metalloid and get enriched in drinking water reservoirs mainly through natural processes, while its anthropogenic sources of contamination are also well documented that I will describe in later slides of my video. Because of its high public health significance, it is very much necessary to keep general public aware of its toxicity, regulations, health impacts and precautions to avoid arsenic exposure through drinking water. Here are the contents of my video, which includes the background information on arsenic in drinking water, its major sources through which arsenic can enter in the drinking water systems and contaminate it, an update on regulatory status of arsenic in drinking water in the United States. Next, I will briefly describe various health impacts associated with acute and chronic arsenic exposures among different age groups. I will then describe some known detection methods for arsenic in drinking water and different recommended methods and suggestions for arsenic removal from drinking water to make it consumable for humans. In the last, I will give you some recommendations to keep yourself safe from drinking water associated arsenic exposure. I will now describe you about the background information related to arsenic in drinking water. Arsenic is a metalloid that mainly occurs naturally in the underground water reservoirs in various ionic forms that make it one of the most toxic drinking water contaminant. Arsenic toxicity mainly depends on its oxidation state and forms. Inorganic arsenic exists in two forms, including trivalent arsenite and pentavalent arsenate. Among these, the trivalent form is considered more toxic compared to the pentavalent one and possesses the potential to alter cellular processes, resulting in various health issues. Other forms of arsenic include methylated species in the form of monomethyl arsenate and dimethyl arsenate, which are also very toxic to humans in its trivalent and pentavalent forms. Arsenic occurrence in drinking water has remained a serious public health concern for many decades, since millions of people throughout the globe have been consuming arsenic contaminated drinking water. Arsenic can contaminate drinking water through various routes, including both natural and anthropogenic. The natural sources include weathering of arsenic containing minerals and leaching, and are considered the main sources of water contamination. However, the anthropogenic sources can also contribute to contaminating drinking water from arsenic, and these sources include industrial and agricultural activities, smelting, household plumbing, waste recycling, dumping areas, pesticides, paints and e-wastes, etc. Contamination from both natural and anthropogenic sources is responsible for their adverse impacts in environment as well as humans. Talking now about the regulatory status of arsenic in drinking water, EPA has established MCLs for various environmental contaminants, including arsenic in drinking water. More details can be found by visiting the provided URL of EPA, where you can find up-to-date details on MCLs of various known contaminants. EPA has set enforceable standards of top 8 metals, and arsenic is among these metals whose concentration is regulated in drinking water by the EPA by setting an MCL of 0.01 mg per liter. For your information, I have provided both enforceable and non-enforceable MCLs of heavy metals in table here. There is a strong scientific evidence on health effects associated with arsenic toxicity among people consuming arsenic contaminated drinking water. Many international health agencies and organizations classify arsenic in their top priority list. For example, the International Agency for Research on Cancer has classified arsenic as a class 1 carcinogen. Further, arsenic-associated health effects range from prenatal to adult levels and can trigger multiple biological functions in the body. Long-term exposure to arsenic from drinking water can cause cancer and skin lesions. Chronic exposure to arsenic interferes with insulin secretions in pancreas, which may increase the risk of diabetes. Further, arsenic has the potential to affect multiple organs in the body and may result in various diseases due to the improper organ functioning. These include brain, liver, lung, gastrointestinal tract, child health, skin, nervous system, kidneys, and heart, etc. In addition, various cancers have been linked with exposure to arsenic through drinking water, including cancers of liver, kidney, bladder, skin, and gastrointestinal tract. It is very important that you should always prefer qualified and experienced experts for drinking water testing at your home and workplaces to get the accurate and reliable results. Arsenic can be quantified in drinking water using various known methods. These methods consist of either on-site based, which use drinking water kits, or the laboratory-based methods, which use sensitive instruments like atomic absorption spectrophotometer and inductively coupled plasma for measuring arsenic levels at very low concentrations in drinking water. Once detected in drinking water, the major challenge arises is to remove arsenic and bring the level below the MCL to make the water consumable. In order to remove arsenic from drinking water, there are various known methods commonly being used. Among these, the widely adopted method include reverse osmosis filters, which is capable of removing a variety of contaminants in drinking water including arsenic. Some other methods such as the application of nanoparticles, granular activated carbon and ion exchange resins for removing arsenic from drinking water are also common and have been proven efficient methods for arsenic removal. In order to keep your drinking water safe from arsenic contamination, it is highly recommended that you should conduct a routine monitoring of drinking water in your house and workplaces from certified professionals. In case any arsenic levels are detected in your drinking water, it is highly recommended to remove its contamination using a recommended removal strategy. Further, you must ensure to trace and mitigate various sources that can potentially contaminate the drinking water system of your house and workplace, and make sure to replace or clean the water pipes and plumbing every 5 years. This is all about my today's video on arsenic in drinking water. I hope you would have enjoyed the provided information in the video, and in case you have any query, please feel free to reach us at the following telephone numbers and we will be pleased to respond to your queries. Thank you very much and goodbye.